Hi friends. The book that I have for you today is called Lottie's New Beach Towel, and it's by Petra Mathers. And I thought this would be a good book because we're talking about different things that are on the beach, the different animals that are on the beach, the different things that you do on the beach, different things that you do in the summertime. So I thought that we could find out what Lottie is up to with her new beach towel. Lottie's new beach towel. Lottie was squeezing lemons when a package arrived. Inside was a beach towel with a note. Dear Lottie, this might come in handy this summer. Love, Aunt Maddie. How lovely, said Lottie, and just in time for my picnic with Herbie. So it sounds like Lottie is going for a picnic with her friend Herbie, and they're going for a picnic at the beach. It was a beautiful summer day. The sun was high and the sand was hot. Soon Lottie's feet were on fire. I don't think her feet were actually on fire, but that's just another way of saying that they were super hot. She hopped onto the cooler and then said, "Now what?" The towel. That's a good idea. Put the towel in front, hop off the cooler onto the towel. Put the cooler in front, hop off the towel onto the cooler, towel, cooler, off, on, all the way down to the water. Oh. And then when she got to the water, it looks like she dunked her feet right in to cool them off from that hot sand. Here I am, come and get me. She's talking to the waves. Look what happened. The wave cascaded over her. Is that my foot? Silly me, it's a starfish. It looked like a chicken foot, didn't it? See it? Remember we talked about starfish? And they live in the ocean, starfish. Now I get to try my new beach towel. Because look, she's soaking wet. You can see from the drops of water that are coming off of her feathers. Whew! I better turn her off. Ahoy, Lottie! Shouted Herbie. Hop aboard! See, Herbie's in a boat. Looks like quite a day at the beach. They headed for Pudding Rock. The motor sounded a little funny, said Lottie. I think it's just tired, said Herbie. I think it just went to sleep, said Lottie. The motor probably stopped running. Now what? See, they're in the middle of the ocean, just drifting. The towel. Hard to lee, Lottie, said Herbie. I see a perfect place for a picnic. Aye, aye, Captain, said Lottie. She used the towel as a sail. I'm so hungry, I don't care if there is sand in my sandwich. Get it, Lottie? Sand in the sandwich? Yes, Herbie, and jelly in your belly. Lottie, look, a ghost, cried Herbie. I hear voices, whispered Lottie. Shh. please come back. Stop that veil. But the veil flew on. A veil is something that you put over your head when you're getting married, or sometimes you can wear a veil for another ceremony. Come, cried the bride, but darling, we can still get married, said the groom. What now? What now? Sobbed the flower girl. Oh, wonder what she's crying about. My towel, said Lottie. It would look beautiful or pretty with your dress. So that towel is coming in handy again. She's going to use that as a veil over her head. After the wedding, there was a party. They all ate lots of cake, especially Herbie. Oh, Lottie, my stomach feels tight. Will my feathers pop off? He asked. Time to go home, said Lottie. She's just very filled from all the cake, probably. Everyone else was leaving too. The motor started without trouble. The new friends waved to each other until they were specks on the water. The boat reached Lottie's dune by moonlight. So long, mate, said Herbie. I had a whale of a day. Me too, Herbie. Good night, said Lottie. She walked up to the dune. The cool sand squeaked between her toes. Still full of wedding cake, Lottie skipped dinner and sat down to write a letter. Let me read this letter. Dear Aunt Mattie, thank you so much for my beach towel. Without it, I might be in the hospital with burnt feet. What did she use the towel for her feet? Remember, she used it to keep her feet cool. She jumped on the towel and then she jumped onto the cooler. I might be lost at sea with Herbie. Remember when they had the boat? She used the towel as a sail to guide her way. And there might not have even been a wedding. Remember, the bride used the towel as a veil. But let me start at the very beginning. I guess she's going to tell Aunt Mattie the whole story. And we'll read this again another time. Or you can start the video all over again and see what story she told her Aunt Mattie. So that was our story called Lottie's New Beach Towel. And that's one of the things that you can do during the summertime. When the weather gets warm, we can go to the beach and we can go on boat rides and picnics. So there are a few things that we can